Yeah, I mean, it's not that people don't try to deal with the material side of things, but
Mm,
I've noticed that as the material side of a situation, for instance, poverty or persistent inequality, becomes more or less a perennial kind of issue, very difficult to deal with, we start to see a kind of dematerialization of those issues. They stop being about that material side and it becomes more about the psychological effects. It becomes very difficult, for example, to talk about just unemployment without turning it into a health issue. Why is unemployment bad? Because it's bad for mental health. Well, is it not bad enough to not be able to feed your children, to be confined for like a decade to the lack of freedom that not having a proper job gives you? Isn't
mm.
that bad enough without having to turn it into a health problem? And when you turn it into a health problem, it invites a health solution, right? A medical solution. So you have to be very careful how you define an issue. And I've noticed that as other goals for society have declined, as we've kind of lost the sense that the future could be materially better than today, or that it should be materially better than today, there's been this space has opened up for this kind of psychologization of issues, medicalization of issues. Okay, yeah, inequality, we've tried to deal with it. It's very difficult to deal with. We know we need to deal with it in some way, but really, is this not essentially a problem of mental health? And what the real problem is the mental health supports that people are not able to access, and that is an actual literal claim that I've actually seen